Pilgrim's Bounty is so good for leveling cooking. You can max out in less than 30 minutes per alt. Plus there's a title, a cute turkey pet, a 10% rep buff, and even free fish feast. This is one of the most rewarding holiday events, so don't miss out. The Pilgrim's Bounty event runs from November 22nd to November 29th and features 9 unique achievements and some big rewards. To get started, head to one of the major cities, and outside you'll notice the new Holiday Bountiful tables. Personally, I recommend starting in Stormwinter Undercity since it makes the quest really easy to complete. To start, just sit down at the table, which will immediately turn your UI into a vehicle bar. The way it works is, for example, if you sit at the cranberry chair, you can pass or eat the cranberry. If you press the pass food ability at each chair, you'll get the Sharing is Caring achievement. There's also the Pilgrim's Paunch achievement, which is just repeating this in each major city for your faction. And don't forget to get the Food Fight achievement by targeting a player and passing the food until you get the achievement. One sweet reward is that if you eat 5 of each food, you'll get a 1-hour 10% reputation buff. Back in Stormwinter Undercity, buy a Bountiful cookbook from Wilmina Holbeck or Rose Standis. This will give you 5 easy recipes to get your cooking to 355 in a very short period of time. Then pick up the Spice Bread Stuffing quest from Gregory Tabor or William Mullins. Starting on our spice bread stuffing, buy enough autumnal herbs and ingredients to make spice bread for at least 30 spice bread stuffing. I'm making around 100 of each food and buying bonus supplies for multiple dailies. Once you've made your stuffing, you can turn in the quest at Jasper Moore outside of Stormwind or William Mullins in the Undercity Courtyard. Don't forget to pick up the follow-up Pumpkin Pie quest. While you do the cooking quest line, you should aim to pick up the dailies at the same time. There are 2 dailies in Elwyn and Tirisfal to pick up, so don't miss them. Completing the dailies is required for the Pilgrim's Progress achievement. Plus, you'll get a reward of either a piece of Pilgrim's attire or a turkey shooter. You'll be needing a piece of Pilgrim's attire to sit at the table in each of the enemy capital cities for the Pilgrim's Peril achievement. And you also need turkey shooters for a later achievement as well as a Pilgrim's hat. Next, hit up Wilmina or Rose again for supplies, because from 100 to 160 cooking, we'll be making pumpkin pies using honey and pumpkins. Also, make sure that you train cooking nearby and that the pumpkin pie quest is complete before we go further. Pro tip, did you know mages can make tons of gold during the event just selling portals at major city camps? Hey, this is a great time to do the Turkinator achievement, since killing 40 of those turkeys helps for a later cooking step anyways. Start in an area near Elwyn or Tirisfal with lots of turkeys. I use a macro to mark the turkeys, and I also recommend tracker snacks. For a complete written guide with many more steps on each achievement, check out the link below the video. Next, head to Orgrimmar or Ironforge and turn in the Pumpkin Pie quest at Francis Eden or Edward Winslow and pick up the follow-up. There are also 2 more dailies to pick up here, so don't miss them. Next, we'll be making cranberry chutney, so stock up on cranberries and honey from Dalney Tallgrass or Elizabeth Barker Winslow. At 220 cooking with your cranberry chutneys in hand, head to Stormwind or Thunderbluff. Turn in the cranberry chutney quest at Jasper Moore or Duck and Fairplain and pick up their Ravenous and Darnassus or candied sweet potatoes for Horde. Our next step is to make candied sweet potato with honey, autumnal herbs, and yams, or sweet potatoes. Horde get to stay put in Thunderbluff and can buy the ingredients from Laha Fairplain. Alliance have to head to Darnassus to deliver pies and stuffing and to buy supplies from Ikaneba Somerset. You can also complete the easiest pie daily while you're here. Once you've gotten at least 280 cooking making candied sweet potatoes, Horde can travel back to Orgrimmar to turn in your quest at Francis Eaton. Meanwhile, Alliance can turn in right in Darnassus at Isaac Allerton. Don't forget to pick up your follow-ups Undersupplied in Undercity or candied sweet potatoes. Now it's time for the main event, Slow Roasted Turkey, which requires farming wild turkeys. If you have the turkeys already, you can cook them up and get the Can't Get Enough Turkey Daily done in Orgrimmar. Alliance, though, will have to wait to go to Ironforge. I'd also recommend turning in the quests in Undercity or Stormwind and finishing the Slow Roasted Turkey quest. That completes the quest chain and rewards you with the temporary Turkey Caller summoning item. I strongly suggest pushing your cooking to at least 350 in this step since it's so cheap and fast. You know what else is cheap and fast? Subscribing, liking the video, and hitting the notification bell. Hey, congrats! You also knocked out the Now We're Cooking achievement and unlocked the Dalaran cooking dailies for nice profit. If you've completed your dailies along the way, you should have some turkey shooters. If you haven't, get to work because we need 8 shooters for the Turkey Lurkey achievement. I recommend heading to Dalaran to shoot as many rogues as you can find. Then for the remaining rogues, just have a friend make some level 1 alts and switch off. Our last achievement for our plump turkey pet and our Pilgrim title is Terakar Turkey Time. So put on the required Pilgrim's hat and at least 1 piece of Pilgrim's attire. We're heading to Talon King Ickis and Sethek Halls for a big beatdown. And since you can get that 10% rep buff during the event, you'll want to check out my reputation guide for the fastest possible rep gains. Check it out next.